We're in the middle of presidential campaigns. Things are starting to really heat up between incumbent President Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden. This morning, we're going to talk about voting, why some people don't, why others who are still registered still don't cast a ballot. With us this morning to help us get comfy is Lisa Ann Fontana, author of Me the People and the creator of Citizen Cupcakes and Welcome Parties. Good morning to you, Lisa. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for joining us. What does it mean when you say get comfy in their country and confident in their vote? I personally like to get comfy.
Everyone loves to get comfy. For me, what it means to get comfy in your country is that you feel comfortable with understanding basic government. You feel comfortable walking into a polling place or ordering a mail-in ballot, and you feel comfortable having a political conversation or stopping one without bloodshed.
We take, civics classes when we're in high school. Oftentimes we register to vote at the age of 18 when it's allowed. Yet so many people still don't. Why do you think that is? Why are people not comfy?
That's easy because we don't teach civics anymore. So 50 years ago, the U.S. Department of Civics removed civics training from public schools. So it's taught here and there in some places, but mostly it doesn't exist. So getting from where we are to where we want to be requires a base knowledge in civics, citizenship, community, and civility. And these things will come together to create that United States and a country that's strong, safe, and free. So if you're born in this country, you hit the geographic lottery, best country on the planet, which is why civics just doesn't need to be brought back. It needs to be dynamic, engaging, and as fun as America itself.
And do you think people are just kind of overwhelmed by learning about all this? Because it can seem kind of daunting if you're starting from scratch.
Yes, it's completely overwhelming, which is why I created welcome parties to make it so much easier. Can I tell you about them?
Yes, please.
Excellent. So whether you vote or not, you deserve to feel comfy in your country. And when someone tells you that you have to write your congressman or rock the vote, or if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem, like people like me start thinking, well, rock the vote how? Who's my congressman? What's a congressman? So since the Department of Education doesn't teach us anymore, we don't feel welcome or wanted. The parties are designed to fully reverse that. It's a space that's tons of fun, step by step, and totally judgment-free. In addition to being able to throw your own cyber party anytime, just because I love my country, every Saturday night at 6 p.m. Central, I host free live welcome parties. You bring the snacks, I do the rest. We cover topics like how to register to vote, how to avoid the pitfalls of the polling place, and how to have a political conversation or stop one without bloodshed.
Oof, now that is important, I feel like, right now.
It is.
This is so important to you. You can tell it's a passion of yours. Why did this become such a calling?
For me, it's really simple. I want to live in a country that is dynamic. And all of us has this incredible, I call it dynamicism, and it's locked deep inside of us. I did not feel like I had any value to my country until I learned all of this, which was after the age of 35. Imagine what kind of country we'd be living in if we were tapping into everyone's dynamicism from a really young age. We would have a country that would take us from where we are, crossing that bridge of civic civility, community, and citizenship, and we would have a country strong, safe, free, and the dynamic country we are. And that's why it's important to me.
The campaigning is not always clean. You kind of touched on this. It's, in fact, downright angry and sometimes cruel. Do you think that's why people don't participate? They want to say, no, I don't want to be a part of that.
Yes, yes, because that was me for all those years. That's what kept me away. But you do not have to engage into the anger of politics to engage into democracy and citizenship. And democracy is it's a government of, by, and for the people. That's us. So just stick to the part that's policies and about the country, and you don't have to deal with parties because parties are not in the Constitution. That's where a lot of the angst springs from.
So real quick, because we're running out of time, do you think more or less people will vote this year due to COVID?
I think more people in general are aware. We've done a better job on the news media. You guys have been wonderful about making it better, more important, and more easy to understand and accessible. So yes, COVID might be a reason to push people, but one of the reasons is I think you guys are letting us all feel more part of the process.
Interesting. All right. Well, thank you. For more information on Lisa, head to methepeoplevote.com. And thank you so much for joining us this morning, Lisa.
Thank you.
Thank you. Stay with us. We'll be right back.